I want to talk about this new distribution channel with 800 million users. So you want to know what it is?
ChatGPT?
Yes. So what's interesting to me, this could be completely off. We can debate this, right? My take on this one is that open question today is ChatGPT just came out with its apps, right? And so what you think about iOS, when it first launched its app store, there's 6 million users. ChatGPT has 800 million. Now, some people are saying, like, look, this is just as important as Steve Jobs announcing the App Store in March of 2008. What I'll say is this could be a complete flop, but in my opinion, the risk reward ratio, if you don't at least try this a little bit, and then what happens? The first apps on the App Store, what happened?
They started gaining a ton of traction.
Yeah, and they held that ranking for a while. It's almost like the old days of SEO, right?
Correct. Now a lot of those are disappeared, but yes.
Correct. Yeah, but in my mind, I'm like, dude, if we can hit this quickly. So I was talking to my CTO about this. I was like, okay, let's just play around with this, right? And then we started floating this to clients as well. Like, why don't we do this? Because we're trying to embed ourselves more with the clients, and they're down to talk about it. So my point is, if the risk is, look, you might spend a couple weeks building this, and if it's a flop, it's a flop. Okay, maybe you lose that time. But if it's a complete hit, then you're going to gain for a little bit, like a year or 2 years. Yeah. What's your take?
I think it's a huge opportunity. I was talking to my team about this earlier this week. I think it was actually yesterday.
This week, yeah.
I think it was yesterday that I was talking to my team, so not earlier this week about it. But they were showing us some of the stuff they ended up doing, but they were telling me something like they're not approving apps until the end of the year or something like that.
You might as well get ahead of it. You know?
Yeah, we're already ahead of it. The problem is we just have to wait till the end of the year.
So, but like for you guys, obviously, there's like all the integrations you can do with Ubersuggest, AnswerThePublic. Like you pull the data, by the way, all the data visualization stuff you have, like how do you just integrate that in there, right?
Yeah.